I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. Am I afraid of working out on stream? Afraid is not the word for it. There's two reasons why I'm not going to work out on stream. Reason number one is because, quite frankly, people who want to watch other people work out like that are usually like attracted to the person. That's why you have all these simping people who throw money at people working out online and shit. And I don't want people simping in that way towards me. I'm a married man. I think that would be quite disturbing. That's number one. Number two, the other side of the equation is that no matter how well I work out, if I was doing everything absolutely perfectly and I was lifting good amount of weight and my form was great and all that was good, right? People would still say it's bad because that's the whole idea with these idiots online. It's never good enough no matter what you do. And I'm not going to have them saying dumb shit about my workouts. Obviously, the workouts are working, right? Like, obviously, look how much muscle mass I've put on. These arms used to have zero muscle on them, and now the muscle's back. I'm losing a ton of weight. My core is like rock hard now, which is great. So all these improvements, I'm not going to let other people try to dump on me and all the work that I've done and the work that I'm going to continue to do for quite a while. I can't wait to keep going for the next, years and have myself basically get back to the form that I was in my 20s, So there's no point in sharing a workout when all people want to do is basically be toxic and negative about it. If you want to talk to me about the workout, I'll talk to you about it. That's fine. But I'm not going to share the actual physical activity of it. That simple. Stuberto, that's exactly what it is. He says, what happened to aging gracefully? Now you want to be 20 again? It's not that I want to be 20 again. It's that I know I'm not 20. And if I want to extend my life for the sake of my family and myself, I need to start doing these things to make myself healthy again, right? So that's why I'm doing it. All right, Vassal did a 1313 super chat and says, always looking forward to Silk Song streams. Yes. And then, by the way, Vassal said in chat, that's always for the best, and that's the best attitude to have. Working out for your health journey is much more important about yourself than everyone else's opinion. Exactly. Again, unless you're like a fucking Adonis, like Arnold Schwarzenegger used to be when he was in competitions and shit, people are going to dump on you. And that's it. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking any protein supplements or anything. At most, sometimes I have a protein bar. That's it. Everything else is just my normal diet and everything, but I'm working out, and that's why I'm not going to have giant gains. I'm not taking insane supplements and shit. I'm not doing any of that. So I'm just working out naturally with weights, free weights, and seeing what happens. And quite honestly, it's been great. Like I said, it's actually been great. Like I got all my muscles from my 20s are coming back slowly, but they are coming back. Remember, this arm used to have nothing on it at all, right? And now it's actually got tone and everything, and I've got strength back, and it's awesome, No, I told you, I'm not doing any of that shit. I didn't buy protein powder, creatine, nothing. Every once in a while, I eat the energy bar, the Quest energy bar, and that's it. No, that's absolutely true as well. The villain says after a certain age, when you hit your 40s, all your levels drop, and it's harder to build muscle. It's true. It's absolutely true. It's like I said, if I actually hadn't worked out earlier in my life, I wouldn't have even gotten this muscle back as soon as I did. Like, it would have been hard to build muscle from scratch, but these muscles I just hadn't been using them for so long, but I got them back into shape. Thankfully. It's easier for me because I'm someone who had muscle mass in his youth. Someone who never had it, good luck. No, stop saying stupid shit. I already said I'm not taking anything. I don't want to. I'm doing this for health. I'm doing this for longevity, and I'm doing it for strength so I can actually do things that I should be able to do as an adult male. I'm not doing it to become a giant buff roided idiot who then tries to pretend like he's hot shit on the internet and then talks down to other people who don't work out. Gee, I wonder if there's someone like that. Anyway, that's not what I'm doing it for. Doing it for me. And that's the important part. How heavy are the weights I use? They're heavy enough to get me a good workout and a good pump and to work my muscles well. And then when it feels like it's becoming too easy and there's not enough challenge, I increase the reps. But then if it feels like it's becoming even too easy, then I increase the weight. That's how heavy the weights are. I just find it hilarious that today, at the age of 43, I'm basically looking better than I did the entire time I've been making content on the internet. Like, go back and watch my original videos when I was younger. I look like shit. I look like a big bloated fucking grape. I look like Violet from Willy Wonka when she ate the grape candy and she turned into a giant grape. I look so bloated and gross, And then it's weird because my weight kind of went up and down like this over the years. But finally, I'm at a point where like I feel healthy. And it's the first time, like I said, in my 20s, I felt healthy. Then I lost it in my late 20s there when when I was working that office job and stuff. That's basically when I started eating really unhealthy. I was eating terrible food, 3 meals a day. I was drinking coffee with sugar and cream and shit in it all day long. It was awful. I gained a ton of weight. Now I look like a deflated grape. At least I look deflated. That's fine with me. I'd rather be a deflated grape than a giant swollen grape. That's for sure. And also, having muscle mass that I can use in my life as opposed to being a giant grape that is weak as shit. Like I said, I used to try to get out of my car and I would hurt my knee. Just standing up out of my car, my knee would go, and I would go, oh my God, shooting pain. Fucking terrible. I don't want to be like that ever again in my life. Ever again. It's hilarious. Can we see your body? Yes. Here it is. Here's my body. I've put it in front of a camera for you. You can see it. Enjoy. No, see, this is why this is the perfect time to do it. Someone just said if you're pushing 50, which I am, but not yet, I'm 43, knee pain is on the way. You're right. And I have historically had bad knees. So now that I've started doing squats, I'm building up all the muscle and it's actually working. Like, for example, if you remember, I used to be streaming and then I go to get up and I go like this. I go, oh, ooh, oh, like that, right? Now I'm literally just getting up. There's no pain, no popping or cracking in the knees at all. Just like, zoop, no problem at all. Because I'm working out. It's so much better. And same thing, I used to have a hard time even sitting up sometimes. You'd be laying down and you try to sit up. You're like, oh, my back. Now I'm just whoop right away. No problem, no pain. Everything's healthy. It's very nice. That's right. I actually got up from a chair twice and I didn't complain. That's amazing, isn't it? It's just sad because with modern streamers, a lot of, that is kind of a rarity. These people fucking sitting around all day not moving. And then, good lord. Okay, so the polls. Let's see.